What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sector for Nerds. I'm Ryan Brower, and right now I'm here to discuss with you guys the Season 2 premiere of The Mandalorian. And I have to say, what an incredible way to start out Season 2. Going back to Tatooine, there were so many cameos and just moments of, nostalgia that really kept me invested in the episode. We got to see the lady from the first season of The Mandalorian who helped rebuild the Mandalorian ship and take care of the child. And for everyone who said that was a filler episode, I say you, sir or ma'am, are absolutely wrong. I think the term filler has been misused so much, not just in Star Wars, but in everything, that we've kind of forgotten its actual meaning. If the story is progressing, or the characters are progressing, or there's something big that happens in the episode that is going to pay off later on, that's not filler. Because without that episode in Season 1, we don't get the Mandalorian speaking Tusken Raider sign language. And then we don't get the tease at the end of the episode, who I thought at the time would have been the bounty hunter who got eaten by the Sarlacc. And speaking of that bounty hunter, they teased it throughout the entire episode that he was coming, because they just, from every moment at the beginning when the guy came in with the armor, who I had actually first thought it was him, but then nope, it wasn't him. Even before that, they were teasing a Mandalorian being on Tatooine, so that already right there had me thinking. And then what happens at the end of that episode? We get a shot of the Mando on his speeder with those beautiful twin suns, and oh, wait a second, who's standing there? None other than frickin' Boba Fett, played by Tamero Morrison himself, which I reported on not too long ago. While I admit I'm not as obsessed with Boba Fett as other Star Wars fans are, it is so good to have him in this series, and I cannot wait to see what they do with him. You know, if they've got Tamero Morrison already there, that means they could potentially have him playing Captain Rex as well. Just a thought. It was a heck of a cliffhanger and a great way to keep me intrigued for the next episode. Well done, Lucasfilm. But apart from Boba Fett, there were also so many great pieces of nostalgia and just nods to things from the past in this episode as well. Like, we got R5, which was very exciting. We also got Tusken Raiders as well. We got to see them actually teaming up with the citizens of Tatooine, you know, showing that there is more to them than just these ruthless monsters. They understood that they had a common enemy, and in order to survive, they had to team up. Now, forgive me as I don't remember the guy's name who was wearing Boba Fett's armor, but that speeder that he was on looked an awful lot like an engine from Anakin's pod racer. Maybe it wasn't necessarily his pod racer, but it looks like the same class of pod racer. But yet again, though, I don't think anyone did have a pod racer like Anakin's, because he was the one who built it, right? So then, yeah, I think by default that means that he had possession of part of Anakin's pod racer. I mean, that's the way I see it. I'm willing to be wrong, but at the end of the day, it was a good episode. Now, we didn't get any Moff Gideon in this episode. We didn't get Cara Dune or Grief Karga. We didn't get any of those guys, but you know what? That's okay, as I expect them to show up later on, so it's all good. You know what's been great about this show so far is that there hasn't been a single bad episode in my eyes. You know, there have been okay episodes, but nothing that's make me going like, oh, this show sucks. I think overall it's been a very enjoyable show, and I think a lot of Star Wars fans will agree with me. Alright guys, I think I've said everything that I needed to say about this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share this video around as it really helps support the channel, and also let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this episode, what you think Boba Fett's going to be doing in this season of The Mandalorian. Do you think we're going to be getting any other cameos at all from other iconic Star Wars characters? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys soon. This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.